Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and welcome to episode number 101 of my Manchester United Football Manager 2015 Let's Play. And you can see our recent form. This is probably one of the better winning runs I've had in this save so far. I've had a lot, of course, especially in the league. But yeah, this is really notable. There's big teams we beat. I'm really proud about the 3-0 away from home against Barcelona and other big teams, like 6-0 against Inter there, 4-1 early in the season against Chelsea. Even this season, like it still feels like I've just started this season, and I've already been 8 games in the league, still unbeaten, continuing that run from last season. Do you think I could do that 2 seasons in a row where I get unbeaten? But this season, it looks like it's going to be a close one. I reckon it's going to be us and Liverpool fighting for it. Liverpool lost a game, but yeah, it's going to be. They've been really good in their games. They've still conceded less goals than us. We've scored more, but I think it's going to be a really tight season. Game a bit down the track against them is going to be a big one away from home. Of course, they beat us at the start of the season in the Community Shield. So we're going to have to push on. And what it will allow me to do from here with some defensive injuries to the left-sided players like Belanta and Bernat, Luke Shaw, 94% condition. Alan Burton, we're going to give him a go. We brought him off the bench in the Champions League. Of course, he still looks really weak defensively because you got to expect that. He's 16. But the thing is, he's strong in the other areas. That's what you got to look out for. The mentals, determination, and the work rate and teamwork, which go together well. Teamwork and work rate, as I said, they go together well. And physically, he's okay. Obviously, strength, jumping reach would need to work on. But especially when we play a complete wing-back, that's going to be less important because he's going to be... That kind of role is more about being almost a winger when you're in attack anyway, but he has to get back and defend. But being poor in the air and not being strong isn't a complete disappointment. Obviously, he still needs to work on the crossing and dribbling. That's always something that needs to be improved. But yeah, molding him into that and training him as a right back as well, but he can play on the left side naturally, is a really good mix. But this is his Premier League debut. This is huge. This is against Newcastle. It's almost taking a gamble here, but he's got world-class players around him, so he should be able to fit in well. And here we're just putting all the guns in. Like Di Maria's dropped back to a deep lying playmaker instead of advanced playmaker, so we can bring James Rodriguez in there. Marco Reus wants more of a game as well. Adnan Januzaj is in the same boat. They hasn't scored yet this season, and Memphis Depay put him in as the striker, so just rotating the team. And of course, Memphis Depay has confirmed to join Manchester United for FM16. There's also been a bit of talk if I should do United again in FM16. People talk about, it might be boring if you do them again, but then there's people that want to see it again. So it's a really hard one because I know that's what has got me success already with FM15. Arguably, like if you search for FM15 videos, I think my first episode of this series is the number 1 that comes up like right at the top for the series, which is pretty cool, or for the videos. So yeah, I'd love to see that feedback in the comments. Like, what would you like to see? I'm still trying to judge that feedback. But this is a team we'll go in with Andrea Pirlo playing a game as well. I reckon his experience will help us. Sometimes in the past, I've struggled against these lower teams in games. And you still need the rotation experience to come in. And I think, Andrea Pirlo is fantastic at that. And he still looks amazing. He looks a bit more better when it's not showing he's going down in attributes. Like those mental attributes is still one of the best in the game, probably. Still very amazing. And against like these Newcastle kind of teams, from mid-table and lower in the league, he's still going to play really well. I think this Vanguard, I checked him out once before, but he's not that good. I just remember seeing his name. And yeah, the defense, it looks okay. They've still got Sanya. Talk about old players. He's 34 and he's still, going strong for Newcastle. They got Armero. So they've actually, interesting wingers they're playing with because he's definitely a defensive type, but he's natural as a fullback. And see, this is what I want to talk about. Where are we? Pablo Armero. Like, he's a really attacking fullback. Yeah, can play wingback and all of that. And his dribbling's only 11. Sometimes that's a criticism of Sergio Ramos. Playing him as a complete wingback or something. But his dribbling is 12. So it's even more than that. And same with the crossing as well. It's about the same. And of course, Preslin, how's he coming along? Moulding him into that position. So his crossing's 12 as well. So really good. Really good player. Those attributes look so good, don't they? Just needs to become a bit more well-rounded in if he is going to be a complete wingback. Of course, the dribbling to improve and maybe passing a little bit more and vision. Not really. It's not. It would help, but it's not a crucial attribute. So yeah, looking good there. And of course, Rescaldani, we sold him. He was another free transfer we made profit off, and he scored a few goals for us in one league campaign. It was the second season. Yeah, I want you to pick up where you left off last time out. That should be alright. Yeah, okay, reactions. And we'll just say assertively, I have faith in you. That usually, yeah, that gets the job done. Look at those reactions. And Liali in goals today. Would be nice for him to get a clean sheet. But I still will be, I'm like waiting. This is the thing. This is why I'm being content with my current keepers and sign Casillas, of course. I'm still waiting for a world-class, like, regen keeper so I can sign him. And then, like, he'll be the best in the game. But one hasn't come along yet. I'm just waiting till my scouts can pick up one, but I haven't really, gotten rid of a really world-class report yet, like my other signings have been for regions. I haven't got like a similar report back from my scouts on a goalkeeper, so we're going to be waiting until that comes through. If we've got to wait to when they get generated. Again, the regen players, because other signings will cost way too much, and guys like Casillas and Liali can really buy the time, so he can, if we sign that kind of player, he'll be good enough at some point. But anyway, sorry, this has been a really, really boring game. Let's just go aggressively, and I'm far from pleased. How's Alan Burton gone? So he's played at 6.1, but this is the thing, this is what I like about Football Manager when I be a big team. You play a young guy like this, he's going to show some signs, hopefully, like Burton there, he gives away the ball. That's not a good sign, but you're going to see his improvement over the course. Like you've seen that with Preston the first season he came in. You saw he was a young guy, maybe made a few mistakes or something, but you see the gradual improvement. And in a YouTube series, I reckon you guys would really like it. Of course, you have to leave your feedback, but you'd love to see their first season when they play. Maybe you see them as a 16-year-old, whatever, 16, 17-year-old. Then you see their improvement to become a class player, which is Prestland. He's like basically a first-teamer this season, where he's just recently turned 18. And I just love looking at him. It would be better if he had more hair, but that doesn't really affect his ability in game. And this is not really good. Di Maria and Andrea Pirlo have both knocks, so we're going to have to... I'm not sure if we can... Okay, what I am going to do, I'll bring on Iniesta and Di Maria as well, and we'll bring on Sergio Ramos. Sergio Ramos in that position could be interesting, but nah, I feel he's a bit more of an impact, and that's what I love about Ramos and Preston. They can both really play that position. They can play centre-back, defensive midfield, right-back. It's good versatility. Versatility is so important. And we'll just leave one sub in case we get something. This is happening a few times, isn't it? Where I'm playing Prestland. That probably tells you my team could be stronger, but at the same time, we've been really successful in the league and all of that. You want to see young players play, I'm sure, because otherwise they won't get to that world-class potential that they're touted, So you got to give them chances. And when you're dominating is probably the best time. Oh no, Inigo Martinez, please don't be a red. I had a feeling it would have been a red. So sometimes you're going to have games where it's going to be a struggle. So this is where Preston will just drop back as a centre-back. And we're just going to have to rely on the players on the pitch to get the job done, I suppose. James Rodriguez hasn't really had a good game, but neither has Royce. So I'll put Rodriguez in more advanced position. I'll just bring on Mario Goethe as well. Hopefully be a bit more effect here. We're playing with a less man. But we still got quality players. We've still got the quality there. Just as long as we don't lose, But we still should dominate the game, even though we have a less man. But we haven't. It's been a poor game, 50%. That's what happens when you play a guy. Couple of young players. But come on. Come on, Rodriguez. Iniesta. Come on, Goethe. Oh, come on. We got to take this chance. Oh, no, it's Rescaldani now. Oh, no, he plays with Gouffran. Oh, Burton! What a challenge! Those are the signs I want to see. That's almost exciting if he would score a goal, because he's probably not going to score. He's a left back. And it's going to lead to a goal! Oh, that was all Burton! Burton, that was you, lad! Led to the Memphis Depay goal. That interception at the back. Wow, you got to credit that. That was amazing, because that ended up with the goal, because of his interception. They could have almost scored. Wow, well done. Of course, credit to Depay as well, but those are the signs you see from a really good potential player. Alan Burton, he should get a decent rating after that. That was an amazing, even if he doesn't, I don't really care. That was an amazing sign for me. You might think I'm overreacting, but I'm really pleased with that. That kind of thing shows me, yeah, he is going to be a quality defender in the future. Well done, and that's going to help us win that. That's the reason we won this game. Well done, man. That was amazing. As long as you just don't concede something there, yeah, well done. No pens or anything like that. Really well done. Really well done. Burton, what did he... Yes! What? Oh, not a debut. It's a Premier League debut. He came off the bench. Or starting debut as well, anyway. 7.8. He turned it around after half-time, and he would have got a big boost in his rating, no doubt, because of that late interception. So, yeah, his first full debut. We'll class it as that, I suppose. And, yeah, Premier League debut. Phil Jones had a very good defensive performance, but look at this. Alan Burton, he made the most tackles, yeah? Oh, you gotta applaud that. What a debut, Alan Burton. And yeah, 1 key tackle. Phil Jones made 4 because he's just a beast. But look at that. That's something you really got to look at. And interceptions 10 as well, right up there with the other defenders. He made 2 runs. So yeah, you got to be pleased with his Premier League debut. Again, there might be some people out there that I'm just like overreacting to that one challenge he made, but he won the most tackles in the game as well. Yeah, that you wouldn't have seen every single one. But that last one, it led to the goal. So that's amazing. So good game from our defense at least. Our attack left a bit to be desired, but Memphis Depay, we had faith in him and he found the back of the net. Still going strong. And also perfect timing as well for Alan Burton. He just put pen to paper to a pre-contract agreement with us, so that's good. When he reaches his 17th birthday on 31st March 2018, next season of course, or next year, sorry. And yeah, the Manchester United supporters are delighted with the news that one of their best young prospects has committed to the future. So, yeah, really, really exciting because he's played a couple games now. He made his Premier League debut. Yeah, what a way, though. 7.8 rating, one of the highest ratings in the game. He's going to be special, really, really special. And leave your thoughts. What should we go with for him? That left back or training him into a right back? Because he is right-footed, don't forget, but natural on the left side. But we're trying to, yeah, mould him into that right-sided player, complete wing back. And yeah, on the right side, because of course, don't forget, Luke Shaw and Bernat are going to play for quite some time yet, especially Luke Shaw. Oh, sorry, I just sorted this out. I was checking contracts before. Sort by position here. Yeah, Luke Shaw is still only 22 and Bernat 24, so they're going to play a long time yet, whereas our right back situation is not the same. And even Bernat, like, he seems a bit older, but yeah, don't forget, he's still a fairly young player in real life, so that makes sense. Playing for a Spanish national team, he can play at least 6 more seasons, but then once you get to that 30 age, it depends how he looks attribute-wise as well. Age is only a number, really, and at the same time, attributes are only numbers, but that leads to how they perform in game, so that's a bit different. But Bernat, yeah, been a great contributor for us since he signed. Also, we signed another scout, Magrone. I think it's Magrone. He's actually Australian, but obviously has like an Italian name. He's obviously Italian parents, all of that, which is quite a few in Australia. But yeah, he has the 2020 judgment of player ability, judging player potential. Those are the kind of guys you want to get in. Kind of getting him from Tottenham. He's been there since 2013, so he's a pretty good scout. I'm not sure. I don't think he ever played, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I wonder how do people become scouts for a team? Like, what do you have to, like, how do you train to become a scout? If you, like, this guy, I don't think he was a player ever, or would have said it in his, like, history. There's no history about him, so, yeah. What do you think, anyway? Like, if you go biography. Yeah, first non-playing role. Never said he played for anyone, so. That would be a cool, I reckon being a scout would be a cool job. Just go watching football games. And yeah, I wonder what the requirements are, or is it just being an ex-footballer? But obviously there's some that never played football and they're in that role. I'm just wondering how you would get into that. I'd love that, to be honest. That'd be a cool job, I reckon. Being a scout, just watching football games, looking for young talent and all of that. That'd be pretty sweet. And here the board have made some extra funds available. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's just a little bit. They increased the transfer budget from 4.6 million to 7.25 million. So yeah, that wouldn't really be huge, but yeah, if like I mentioned, if a good regen, hopefully a goalkeeper becomes available, it's probably around that kind of mark where you could sign him, and we could adjust the available wage budget as well, which probably might be wise to do. Yeah, we can like loft it up maybe to 13 million or something. Oh, now this is a good one to check. Yeah, which players? I haven't signed too many pre-contract deals, like players that are running out of their contract. For a couple seasons, no one really amazing. The first season, like Liali was an amazing one. I've got value out of Liali for sure. And then I had Giovinco, sold him for 20 million. Rescaldani, who we just played against, for 10 million, so made 30 million from those two. And you can't put a number on it, how much you've actually made, but Liali has been an amazing contributor, without a doubt. But look at this. This is realistic transfers, yeah? Look at all these players that would want to come to United. Paul Pogba, Bale, Koke, he's amazing as well. Vidal, Hazard. Oh man, there's some talent that would want to come to us. But anyway, going back to where I was before, or what I was going to show you, contract status, expiring in I just want to say 6 months, if there's anyone of note, maybe any guys on Nathan, the Brazilian attacking midfielder, yeah? Would he be worth it? When does it end? When does his contract end? Yeah, it's 2017, yeah? And that's the end of December, so it's like next month. What does it say? Why does it say you must have a transfer offer accepted? But it's like 1 month until his contract, or 2 months technically, just under 2 months till his contract runs out. He'd be a nice one to get. Is he listening to a deal or something, or listening to an offer? Doesn't say that. What I will do is declare my interest. Again, of course, he's not a world-class player. As some people like to point out, he's not a Manchester United player, probably. But again, if we can get him on a free, because his contract's running out, some money to be made. He's got good attacking attributes, without a doubt. 17 passing, technique, all of that's really, really good. And I think that's it out of those players. The rest wouldn't be... How about Guido? However you say his name, I have no idea. These players wouldn't be... How about Guilherme? Doesn't look too bad. Maybe fair to face. Anyway, 1 year. 1 year. Just gotta... I want to see the... Oh, Falcao. Of course, there will be Falcao, but we won't go... See, injury. Yeah, 2 to 4 weeks. What has he done so far this season, Falcao? Well, we started well, but yeah, we've really... I think we've made the right decision now. And playing with like one striker formation, it's been a good idea. Oh, Zach Clough. Remember in that best strikers or best young players in the future video of the strikers, he developed really well, but he probably, again, he's not top 4 level, but Premier League level. If I was a lower team in the league, I might consider Gaston Pereiro. Doesn't look too bad, but I'll judge by value, so you can just see the highest. Oh, Isco! Another Real Madrid, no way. His contract's running out next. Oh my god. Just imagine, and he wants to leave or something. He needs to leave. So he's probably going to leave. He'll leave on the Bossman, yeah? We could get him on that. Oh, that will be the best free signing I've ever made in my history of Football Manager. I might be saying that in the spur of the moment. I might have to think back in my head what other ones I've made. Even just on YouTube, but in my history as well. But Isco, getting him on the free transfer, that would be... Wow. That would be... It has to be up there with the top transfer. And another player we could take from Real Madrid. So that'll be a bit interesting, and I'll just declare my interest. Yeah, that's a big one. So you got to always look at... Even Christian Teo as well at Barcelona B. Playing with wingers now. Oh, yeah, he's a real consideration. So a couple players from the 2 big Spanish sides could be available. Christian Atsu at Chelsea? Yeah, but you won't be able to get him until like a month is left on his contract. But those are the 2 big mains there. How about Jorginho Wijnaldum? Sorry, I think that's how you say his name. Wijnaldum. Jorginho. He's okay. I've always actually liked him in Football Manager. I've signed him a few times back in the day when he had high potential. But I think that's about it. Not Lucina Traore, obviously a beast. Has a bit weird hair there, something. Anyway, I think that's about it in terms of really, really high quality. Michi Batshuayi is not too bad, but yeah, not that world-class Manchester United quality that you may look for at Isco or a Teo. So here we are, guys. We've got a QPR game today in the Capital One Cup. Hopefully be able to advance. Yeah, we should be able to... Pirlo's here, actually. We'll drop him out. I made some adjustments to the team. Bring back in Depay. I'm sure if we're not winning, he can come on and do something. Still, the defense is a bit lower condition. We'll bring in Iker Casillas as keeper. Liali did okay. Obviously, kept a clean sheet in the last game. Burton, what's his condition? Is it more so... Yeah, he's just tired. It's not needing match fitness. You're always going to have this problem when you've got 3 defenders injured. Belanta, Martinez, and Bernat. So that's why there's lower conditions. Forced to play. Which might be even more troubling for the next game 3 days later in the next episode against Man City. Going to be a tough gig, but I'm sure my players will be up to it because they haven't really faltered yet this season when being under pressure with defensive injuries. We've worked it out. And yeah, should be another good game for us at home. Looking for a convincing performance. They actually signed Branislav Ivanovic. And there we go. We'll say passionately. We'll say, come on, lad, show me what you can do. There we go, that's all right. No good defenders, we'll just say passionately again. There's a lot more to come from you, and that will be additional good team talk. See, this feels so repetitive for me, recording this, because this is what I do anyway in most games. Like, similar team talk, similar reactions, gets the job done, but it feels repetitive for me, like saying the same things over and over, but what can you do? It might be the same for you, I don't know. I just feel like, I record another episode, and during the team talks at the start of the game kind of thing, it feels a similar kind of situation, but that's what you get, I guess, with Football Manager. It is fairly repetitive when you're just playing the game itself. And here we go. Tielemans, Jones. He's already had a few goals this season, hasn't he? I think he's got about 4, which is not too bad for him early in the season. And McCarthy doing something there, then just, kicks it up forward. Tielemans on the ball now, finds Goethe. Goethe plays to Munir. Munir gets past. Munir, oh man, that run, dribbling as well, that was amazing, but he couldn't quite find the back of the net. And again, some games this season, we haven't really taken our chances. Sure, we've been dominant. Look at this, 67 possession. Hopefully you do get a deserved goal before half-time. Tielemans again. Munir. Munir gets past. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god, he gets past. We've got so many players like that can dribble, weave, all that good stuff. Munir loses it. Romero plays it out to Tielemans. Tielemans puts it in. It's Jones again! I told you he's been on. And that is his 5th now. Amazing stuff. And it was great vision by Yuri Tielemans to set up that goal as we take the lead. Going towards half-time, about 10 minutes left in this half. Romero sprayed it out back to Tielemans. Had so much time there. Had all the time in the world to tee up and eye up all his options. Then he found Jones and was pretty simple for him to finish. We've been dominating this half. Look at that. Close to 70% possession. 69, the special number. Could we take another chance? Munir. Shaky ball, but Jones again! He's having the season of his life in front of goals, and Tielemans combines with him once again. Oh, yes, Munir. That ball almost went out, though. I was a bit scared of that. Oh, we might have to take a review on that. Almost, but amazing half possession-wise, and I guess we've been rewarded eventually late in this half, a kind of lead we deserve. So we'll say passionately here, I'm very pleased with that performance. And I'll just leave. I won't give any other reactions or any other team talks to get reactions. We're just trying to push on now, and we should be able to continue. Like, QPR don't really feel like a threat, and they're playing like a 5 midfield, like 4-5-1 kind of formation. They kind of know it was going to be hard. Tielemans puts it in again. We've been pretty good from the rebounding, like when the corner we don't score from it. We create a chance and finish. That's what I'm pleased with. Now Munir. Sure, whip this in. Zivkovic. Oh, finish. So close. Munir. Oh my god, what a couple of saves there by McCarthy. I actually rate him as a keeper. I think he's definitely a good keeper. Unfortunately, he plays for these lower kind of teams and he concedes a lot anyway, which I kind of think is a bit unlucky. He's better than the amount of goals he concedes, in my opinion. Here we go. Goetze, yes. Dominance at its highest right now. Mario Goetze. We just got quality all over the pitch, and it's being shown here today. And he's actually playing inside forward role today. So do you think I should play him more there? Obviously, we have numbers who can play there, but it's all about rotating, and Alan Burton will get a game here. We'll drop Presslin just to keep him fit. Alan Burton, see, he's even lower there, but we're training him there. So got to be careful. Or you got to give him a chance. If you're training him in that position, you got to be playing him in the position as well. It's good to train that position, but you got to have some match experience in that role as well. It's no good us keep bring him on as a left back. You got to give him some game time as a right back as well. So he's going to bring that versatility in the future though. But I would imagine he'll be a key player for the first team. He wouldn't be a guy that comes off the bench and fills the gaps. Whoever needs to come off, left back or right back, you'd probably want him to be starting if he's got world-class potential. But don't forget, we've got Luke Shaw as well. Goethe Munir. It's 4. Good finish, Munir. He's really good. He takes his chances when he's given the chance to play. Luke Shaw again. He put in the cross. But look, Goethe. You can't leave him in all that space, surely. He put the shot, or took the shot, and then it fell to Munir, who tidily put it in the back of the net. He can score a lot of goals, I feel, Munir, if he's given the chance. Any other change we should make here? We can make a couple. Phil Jones, we don't really have anyone to come on. That's a current, pressing concern for him. Zivkovic, we'll bring him out. We'll give guys like James Wilson a chance, guys that haven't been playing too much. Carlos Mane as well. We'll take out Will Hughes. Then we'll drop Goethe back to that position. Carlos Mane on his preferred right wing as an inside forward. And he'll rotate with Munir. Really good mix there. Still want, I suppose Carlos Mane, he's done well enough for the chances I've given him, for the game time I've given him. He's gotten some assists, goals, all of that. Not too many, but from the chances I've given him, he's done all right. Exactly what you want from a cheaper kind of signing. As a rotation player for the team, he's done that. Oh, come on. Oh, Barini! How did he miss that? He just had to tap that in softly. And then he just skied it. That was insane. How did he not score? That was crazy, but it's good that Casillas and the defense will pick up another clean sheet. I'm happy with that performance. Yuri Tielemans had a big game, breakout game potentially with 3 assists here today. And Phil Jones scored the most goals in this game. He's had a season, or at least a start to a season, that he definitely won't forget with those goals he scored. Could he have a 10-goal season? It's looking like that so far. And look at this with Isco. He says to play for a team like Man United is what all players dream about. I hope speculation results in a formal bid. And does Teo? Yep, Teo says that as well. Oh, but Isco more so. Like he's more on a world-class level. Wow. Whew. He could be a potential replacement for Di Maria as he gets a bit older. How are they not playing him, Madrid? See, Madrid have a very strict policy. They've got a lot of injuries right now as well. Have they really? See, they have problems defensively. They signed Sebastian Jung for the right back. Well, they got Juan Cuadrado as well. Have they been playing him too much as well? Yeah, not heaps, but he's done well. If you wonder where he's gone, if you didn't watch the transfers episode. They've got some injuries. Hulk, how long is he injured for? 2 to 3 months, that's huge. And how about Varane? Varane, 2 to 3 months, so obviously forced to play the aging Bebe, and Bebe and Dede part of the same team. He's got good ratings. I suppose that's good enough, But Isco, I want to just wait till, there's a chance to get him for a free, because that will be absolutely insane. Hopefully he doesn't, listen to a contract offer, and then that would be insane to get Isco on approach to sign. But that's probably the highlight for this episode. Sure, we got some expected results, played well, didn't concede a goal, kept our winning form, been dominant this season. I always had faith in my players and tactics, as I've said already. And hopefully you have as well, or I'm just proving it right now if you haven't. But that's it for now. Isco, do you think I should sign him? But it's pretty obvious. If Isco is available on approach to sign, it's a no-brainer. So I hope that can go through and he doesn't accept a contract or anything like that. It looks like he wants to impress me in the next game he plays, but he hasn't played too many, so that's going to be a bit hard. But anyway, drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and I shall see you guys in the very next video.